Assalamu alaikum students, welcome to the mathematics class. Today is our 7th lecture in which we'll continue with our previous chapter, which is word problems. If you remember, we started this chapter in the previous class. We'll continue with this chapter today as well. So please open page number 69 of your book, which is section C of the given chapter, word problems. Let's begin. So, if you remember, in our previous lecture, we actually learned about how to solve word problems that include addition and subtraction. Either you are supposed to do addition in the given question or you're supposed to do subtraction. But there might be cases when you need to do addition and subtraction both. Okay, there might be some questions when you have to add and you need to subtract both. So in such cases, you need to read the question properly and decide whether you have to add first or whether you need to subtract first. Okay, so it's all about your understanding, how much you understand the question, and decide what step you need to take. Question number 1 is, there are 95 boys. There are 18 fewer girls than boys. Now, how many boys are there? Total number of boys are 95. There are 18 fewer girls than boys. That means the girls are 18 fewer. In fewer, what do? You minus. So, first of all, I'll find the number of girls here because the number of girls are not given. I need to find them out. What will I do? I'll do 95 minus 18 to get the number of girls. Okay, and then the question asked me how many children are there altogether. So here in altogether I'll do plus. I'll plus boys and girls together. So you can see here, first of all I'll subtract, I'll do minus to find the number of girls, and then I'll add the number of boys and girls to get my final answer. So you can see that here we are doing subtraction and addition both. Okay, so the thing is, you need to read the question properly and understand what you need to do. First of all, what have I done? I write the number of boys and I find the number of girls. I know that girls are 18 fewer, that means 95 minus 18, which is 77. So the number of girls are 77. Now let's find how many children are there altogether. Altogether means plus boys plus girls. Boys are 95 and girls are 77, which I just found out. 95 plus 77 is 172. That means there are 172 children all together. Make sure that you show all your solution and your final statement. Both are really very important for you to gain marks. Okay. Question number 2 is, Denis buys 540 bricks. He has bought 45 bricks more than Samuel. How many bricks do they buy altogether? Let's read the question again and understand what is already mentioned. Denis buys how many bricks? 540. And he has bought 45 more bricks than Samuel. He has bought 45 more bricks. That means Samuel has how many bricks? Samuel has 45 lesser bricks than Denis. When Denis has 45 more, that means Samuel has 45 less. I know Denis has 540. I know that Denis has 540. Now Samuel has 45 lesser bricks than Denis. Because the question says Denis has bought 45 more bricks than Samuel. That means Samuel has 45 lesser bricks. So let's find the number of bricks that Samuel has bought, which is 540 minus 45. 540 minus 45 is 495. So I got the number of bricks that Samuel has bought, which is 495 bricks. Now the question asks me how many bricks do they buy altogether. In altogether, what do? In altogether, you plus. So let's plus Denis and Samuel together. Denis has 540 and Samuel has 495. 540 plus 495 is 1035. That means they buy 1035 bricks all together. Another question. Pole A is 76 meter tall. Pole B is 34 meters shorter than pole A. Pole A is how many meters tall? 76. Pole B is 34 meters shorter than pole A. That means pole B is shorter, means minus 76 minus 34. If I'll do 76 minus 34, I'll get pole B. Pole C is 28 meters taller than pole B. So taller means plus. So 28 plus pole B. What is the number of pole B? Let's first find out the height of pole B. Pole A is 76 meter. Pole B is 34 meters shorter. That means 76 minus 34, which is 42. So pole B is 42 meter long. Now pole C is 28 meter taller than pole B. That means pole B is 42, and 42 plus 28 would give me pole C. So 42 plus 28 is 70. This is the height of pole C. So how tall is pole C? Pole C is 70 meters tall. So you can see that first of all I did the subtraction here to find out the height of pole B, and then I used my answer of pole B to find out the height of pole C. I first did minus here because shorter was written, and then I did plus because taller was written, and I got my final answer. Okay, so you need to read the question and do the steps properly. Read the question step by step and start solving. If you will simply read the question completely, you will be confused as to what to do. Read the question step by step. Every single sentence has to be read carefully, and then you need to start solving. It's time to solve book exercise. Open page number 71 of your book and try solving the book exercise. Try solving the questions. If you face any kind of problem or any query, mark it out and ask me in the Google Classroom whenever we have a class there. Make sure you solve this book exercise and practice. It's really very important so that you don't forget anything. Okay, till then, meet you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.